Let's see, where else were my men? I'm going to take my men out of Sweden. For some reason it's not letting me cross this land bridge. That's kind of weird. Is there Swedish? There we go. How come it's not letting me cross the land bridge here? Can't really figure that out. It's done this to me before where it doesn't want to let me cross the land bridge. Oh well, I mean, if it's not going to let me cross the land bridge, I guess I'm not really sure why at the moment. I can eventually get some ships to help me cross, but for the time being, maybe I'll just repair this dock and take this army. And maybe we'll just go ahead and go take out the Swedes up here in Norway. That way they won't come harassing my troops in the north, and that'll at least secure that front pretty much so that I can just focus all my troops on Austria. Looks like I got a whole bunch of buildings that can be upgraded. I wonder if my auto build is doing a good job. It should be doing a good job. Looks like a great arsenal finished. I don't know why I can't continue this research now that I have a great arsenal. Maybe you have to build the gunnery school next. I wonder if I have a Admiralty, Great Arsenal, Gunnery School. I have to have reorganized procurement. Oh, and I'm researching that right now. Okay. Man, it's so hard to get shrapnel shot in campaign. Jiminy Christmas. Maybe I'll just go ahead and train some howitzers or something because they're cheaper, easier to get a hold of. Let's see, I can probably go ahead and... I have some howitzers down in this area. I can probably just go ahead and take Serbia. If this town's unhappy, I can just come back and put down any rebellion that they have. And we'll do the same here, just build recruitment. I can go ahead and recruit some militia to hold that city. My gentleman's on the way to school there. Alright, so we've removed the Turks, basically, from the European continent. So we really won't have a threat from them anymore unless they drop a navy, which I've never really seen happen on this particular game. Golly, that's a nuisance. One troop just raided 3 of my little towns in one turn, so we'll definitely go eradicate that crap. I can't believe the Mughal Empire is still around. Usually the Marathas have wiped them out pretty quickly. Sometimes some of the European factions will end up helping them out as well. Quit asking me for peace. My gosh, I can't wait to kill them so I can have some peace. And there's all the stupid enemy raids. Workers on strike in Bosnia. Don't really care. Let's see, where is that nuisance? Ottoman army, there it is. You can see that they caused very little damage in the raids because it's, you know, just one unit, but still it's an absolute nuisance to me. Send a couple of militia units down here. Yeah, it's just one unit of trashy bazooks. So I'll just auto-resolve that. I love calling them trashy bazooks. It's so much fun. Alright. So it looks like Istanbul is under control. This city over here is none too happy. But as I finish, you know, building that building and training a couple of units, then they should be they should come under control. So I know I have auto build on, but sometimes the auto build moves too slow for my liking. Let's go ahead and go take Norway from the Swedes here. They've got a pretty significant army there. I'd rather them come out and fight me. Wow, they've got 3 12-pounder foots. I've got some decent cav though, so I should be able to take those out when worse comes to worse. So I'll go ahead and siege the town and draw them out against me. That way I don't have to like march through all their little buildings and stuff to fight them. That kind of gets annoying because, like I said, it takes long enough to do battles in this game, and then when you have to do that, it takes even longer. I really need another army in order to attack Austria with, because I'm going to want to push from the south and from the north. That way I have 2 armies with which to hold the Austrians back. And we'll probably start by taking, probably send the army from the south to take Zagreb, and I'll send an army from the north to hit Saxony. That's going to be a big city to take. A couple of these huge cities here, Prague and Saxony, or Dresden, I guess, yeah, Prague and Dresden. And it's going to take a while to pacify those cities because they're rather large. I already have some line troops here, though, so that'll be a good start. We recruited... Whoa. I accidentally recruited 4 generals. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't realize that it would actually recruit more than 1 general when you had them all selected. So we'll just disband those other generals' units I don't need. I have 4 units of line. Let's recruit 2 more line, a couple of grenadiers, a couple of howitzers, and I need some cav, so we'll just do a couple of units of light dragoons, and that should be good. So after 2 turns, I'll have a substantial army there to move forward with, and then eventually I'll take this army, and I can bring it back down into Europe and push against the Austrians. Maybe we'll go capture the Netherlands to get revenge for the Dutch. Alright, so I think we've done just about all we can do on this turn. Let's end it. I wonder if the Austrians have any clue that I'm about to assault them. I need to break my alliance with them, so that when I attack them it won't be, like, hopefully as bad of a reputation for me. Because the last thing I really want is I don't want Russia coming after me as well, because I don't really feel like fighting Russia. I don't really want to take Russia. I mean, it's just like a whole bunch of huge territory that's really not all that great economically. So I don't really have any desire to go capture Russia. I guess I'm learning from Napoleon's mistakes on that. Even though I know that a lot of people want me to go capture Russia. I just don't really see a whole lot of tactical benefit to it. Let's see. Good, got some technology advances, got a bunch of my troops trained, and I'm still making plenty of money. And that's just going to get better as time goes on. It looks like the Swedes did not come out to fight me. That's okay, I can wait them out. And let's see, my army here is definitely coming to fruition. See that I've got a nice regimental line, a couple of grenadiers. The grenadiers will be fun to use. Let's see, recruitment. I might recruit... I want to be able to recruit winged hussars. I'm trying to remember what I have to recruit the winged hussars. Probably have to have this most expensive building. It's the Army Staff College. Huh. Oh yeah, here they are. Enables the recruitment of... Let's see, they were all the way... I wonder if you can do it with this one. Nope, you gotta have the most expensive one to recruit the winged hussars. That sucks, because they're available in early period online, but you have to have like all this stuff to recruit them. Oh well, I'll keep trying to get down to that point where I can recruit them. It's gonna take a whole lot of research though. Hopefully though, once my schools get done upgrading, that'll be a big help. There's all these buildings that can be upgraded that this stupid auto build isn't doing. And I can't say I really understand why. Maybe I'm just too impatient to let the auto build have a chance to do it. I think we're pretty good for now. Let's go ahead and end this turn, let my armies finish training. Oh, I should have ended my alliance with the Austrians. I keep forgetting that. Looks like all the Turkish lands are well under my control now. Oh, my rake is down there too. We need to try and assassinate that imam so that he won't be helping the populace rise against me. I don't know if they really do that, but I know it's that way on other Total War games, so I just want to make sure that it isn't that way this time. Leave me alone. Goodness sakes. These guys are annoying. Yeah, I got a lot of buildings done, my classical universities, my army finished training. Here's my rake. Let's see if we can take this guy out. Don't have a very good chance, but we'll try it anyway. Wasn't successful, but my agent's still alive, so we can try it again on the next turn. Got a Austrian missionary up here. Man, it takes a long time to build these government buildings. Didn't realize it would take that long. Might as well just go ahead and upgrade to that one as well. Just help me get more tax revenue and bring the populace under more control, so there's really nothing that can go wrong about that. I'm just upgrading my farm buildings and stuff as I get the opportunity. I don't really have to do this. Like I said, the auto build can take care of a lot of this, but since it's kind of slow on some of those things, I'll just do it as I see fit there. Let's go into the diplomatic relations. We do have a trade agreement with Austria. Not sure how much money it's creating for us. But we can just go ahead and go to war with Austria. I think it'll be just fine. This will just make things more interesting anyway. So let's open the negotiation with the Austrians. I want to cancel military access. Excessive allowing foreign troops. Okay. Open negotiations. We're going to cancel the trade agreement. And open negotiations. Cancel alliance. So we just canceled everything with them. I didn't realize Spain hated us. And now Austria is hostile towards me. But oh well, I don't really care. It looks like doing all that stuff didn't really turn the entire world against me. At least I hope it doesn't. So let's see. We'll end this turn, and then we should be ready to... at least I need to be in a good position to start invading Austria. Recruit a couple of militia troops there. Let's take this army and go position just across the Austrian border. I could just march straight on Vienna. That's probably what I should do. I'll just march straight on Vienna. I'll position them right here on this bridge. And then I've got this army right here that I will just position right outside of Dresden. And we'll just be ready to march on Dresden. Make sure I have plenty of troops. Look, the Swedes are still holed up here in Norway. I'm wondering when they're going to come out to fight me. So we should really start to expand our territory here in a moment, as we just kind of launch a blitzkrieg on the Austrians here. Of course, like I said, taking those big cities, though, it's going to take a little bit just to bring them under control. The Austrians want a trade agreement. That ain't going to happen, because I'll be declaring war on you the next turn. They're probably wondering what's going on now. I've been friends with them all this time, and they're like, hey, wait a minute, don't do that. Whoa. The Swedes are finally coming out to fight, so we'll go ahead and accept this fight, so I will see you on the battle map. Okay, the battle is just getting started here. There's some Swedish cavalry coming up on my light dragoons. Hopefully my guys will get their shots off here, so that we can ruin these guys. Yeah, it looks like I did. There we go. So that'll just rout them before they really even make contact there. That's exactly what I wanted. So my guys are going to go ahead and shoot down a few more of them on the way. I'm going to run over here and try and take out these cannons. That way they can't cause too much damage to me. Wouldn't be surprised if they're shooting at my general. I got all my line infantry lined up here. I actually have all of them in a big group. I've got a lot of line infantry. I'll scoot them up just a little bit more. It's funny, light dragoons can really mess up enemy cav units if they get some shots off. You can see my line moving up here. The Swedish line's moving up too, so hopefully this will turn into a nice line engagement. I enjoy big line fights. It's fun and it looks cool. It's one of the reasons why I liked Empire Total War online battles so much. I remember when the Light Dragoons used to have more range, though. Definitely an incredibly deadly unit whenever they had the 90 range. Let's watch them take care of this artillery unit over here. There's my guy. There we go. I don't know why it freezes. Yep, so my Light Dragoon unit just dropped this entire artillery regiment there. Now I'll just go ahead and wheel up on the flank of the other Swedish troops. Looks like they have some more artillery over here that I'll need to take out. The Swedish came out to attack me, but they really haven't made any attacking moves on me yet. Here they are, they're marching forward. Got my Light Dragoons moving up. If I hit them from behind with my Light Dragoons, it'll just be absolutely devastating, which is what I'm going to do. I'll move them right up here behind a whole bunch of the Swedish line, and I'll be shooting them from the front and the back at the same time. Let's see. Should be getting within range of my line infantry over here in the forest. Here's my men in the forest firing on the Swedes. I wonder why that pauses the game. Huh, so weird. I wish it'd just sit there and fire. For some reason, like, it stops. So I guess there's some bugs or something with the first person. Looks like I shot these, Oh, now they're shooting at my Dragoons. I'll try and let them get off a few more shots, and then I'll run them out of there, because I don't want all my Dragoons to die. Looks like the Swedish infantry turned around to face my Dragoons. I'll just run them out of there before I take too many casualties. Looks like I have some units firing from up here, too. I don't know if they were just barely in range, so I don't think my other ranks are going to be firing yet. I do have men firing over here, though. Looks like we have a proper line fight started. And my forces have already routed most of the Swedish forces in the woods. Let's go ahead and wrap up the flank of the Swedes here. I don't think it's going to be totally necessary, but no reason not to, really. This Swedish infantry is trying to get revenge on me. Oh wow, check out how quick these guys got shoot up. Like I said, the fire by rank is very deadly indeed. Let's see if the Swedes are firing by rank. They are not. Yeah, it's a huge disadvantage for the Swedes. Looks like their troops are routing there. Well, these guys really want a piece of my Light Dragoons, so I'm going to give it to them. I'm going to show you a good way to use the Light Dragoons here. I'm going to scoot up. I'm going to let my Light Dragoons take a shot, kind of like they did there, and then I'm going to just melee charge. You can see the morale effect it has whenever you take the shots and then melee charge. Otherwise, the Light Dragoons would not be very good in melee. There is a regiment of provincial cavalry right behind me. So I need to take my Light Dragoons off fire at will at this point because they're now shooting each other a lot. You can see my numbers just dropped a whole bunch. Yeah, they'll like just totally indiscriminately fire and kill a lot of themselves during fights that get in close quarters, so you got to be careful about that with the Light Dragoons. Otherwise, they're a very good unit. This provincial cavalry can fight just about as good in a melee though as my Light Dragoons, so I'll see if I can like do the little run through thing here and try and make these guys waver. It says they're shaken from being attacked in the flank. Now they're wavering. Now let's see if we can try and run through and get them to, yep, shattered. Okay, there we go. Now I'll just take my Light Dragoons this way and see if we can finish off these Swedish artillery pieces that are firing at my men. There's just a couple other Swedish units that are still sticking around. They have a square here. If it's still there when I get there, I'll just shoot it with my Light Dragoons. But I am going to go ahead and just charge this artillery piece. I think maybe this will be fun to watch from the first person. So yeah, here's the first person cavalry charge. It's kind of cool. I'm using the mouse wheel here to switch different people. Trying to actually spot some Swedes in this, but apparently I can't see any. There he goes. Looks like we chased off pretty much all those. There's another provincial cav unit. Just go ahead and charge them as well. See if we can go ahead and rout the remainder of these Swedish troops here. I got some Firelock armed citizenry back behind. This is going to beat up my Light Dragoons pretty good, but it's okay. I can just retrain them. There's not really any other Swedish threats in the area. Kill this stupid unit. It's just provincial cav. Oh no, you didn't. Those morons in the square are shooting at me, so I'm going to come out here and go into fire at will. I think that was the enemy general. Yep, the enemy general just died there. So here I'm going to put my Light Dragoons on fire at will. I'm going to move them out into a line, and we're going to shoot this square down since they want to stay here. Of course, it takes your men sometimes forever to line up and fire. These guys will probably be gone by the time that happens. Shoot, you morons! Put them on the attack there. Alright, looks like that's pretty much all the Swedish troops have routed at this point. So I will see you back on the campaign map.